I had thought perhaps that here upon the smuggler's moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced.
That is not the only reason, though. You came here to hide.
No, you are right. That is not the whole truth. It is difficult to detect a Force user on Nar Shaddaa, and I knew it. This threat we face, it leaves wounds in the Force when it strikes. It leaves nothing.
And you were afraid.
To live life without the Force, to vanish and die and leave only an echo, it was terrifying. To be connected to all life around you, then to have it stripped, I can only imagine what it must have been like for you. But even that imagining cannot compare with the truth. But there is more than that. On Nar Shaddaa, one cannot escape what was left from the Jedi Civil War. From the failure of the Masters, from our failure to properly train Jedi, came disaster. And I wondered if perhaps the teachings of the Jedi had been our failing all along. There have been so many failures by teachers who believed in the code with all their being. Master Arca failed Ulic, as Master Boss failed Exar Kun, as Kay and Zar and the others of the Council failed Revan and Malak. For all the acts we do to preserve the galaxy, from such an arrogance that all we do is right and just, I wonder if there is a counter-effect that is created that strikes back at us. Exar Kun, Ulic Keldroma, Malak, Revan, you, all Jedi. There is something wrong in the Force, a wound, a sound that is growing, like a scream. You can hear it echo on Nar Shaddaa, sometimes when the moon is on orbit. It is a frightening thing to feel, that perhaps being connected to all life is not enlightenment at all, but simply another doom. And I think that maybe, perhaps, to forsake the Force as you did, to cut loose our bonds, may not be the wrong thing to do. You taught me something important in the Council Chamber long ago, Exile, and it has stayed with me all these years. You were right to do what you did. Everything you did.
So, this guy is actually talking about something very specific, or something very important, which is the failings of the teachings of the Jedi. I think this game focuses on that a lot, and specifically why it might be an issue. I don't remember the details, and I don't think I understood them back when I played this game for the first time. So I guess we're going to see. However, there's something that he said that sort of... I'm going to tally up to misguided writing. He said, for all of our righteousness, for all the things that we do that we believe to be right, I wonder if there's a counter effect. And that doesn't make any sense, in the sense that, or rather, that does make sense, but obviously the counter effect implies that it's an effect because they believe things are right, because they believe they're doing the right thing, and not just a counter effect to what they do, which is the point of criticizing the Jedi, is to say that they do something that has a counter effect. Whatever this is, whatever is killing the Jedi, and we know it's these people that are going around, these sort of Sith or super powerful, terrible beings, but they are because the Jedi do what they do, not because they believe they do the right thing, is because they do what they do. So calling it a sense of righteousness, it has nothing to do with them being righteous, or rather, it might have something to do with them being righteous, but it doesn't have to do with the fact that it is good. It has to do with the fact that they do it in the first place. And I think, like, I can't justify it by it being him being a Jedi and just saying, I believe this, and I wonder, even though this is right, I wonder if there's a counter effect. I can't justify it like that because it just doesn't sound right. It doesn't feel like he's actually saying it from that perspective. I think it's just a throwaway word, because also counter effect is a little bit, I'm just sort of reading into it rather than necessarily being a defined word that has the meaning that I'm attributing it. But still, I had other questions.
Very well.
At the end of my trial, you and the other master said something had happened to me. What was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it, And although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
Wasn't Kavar a Jedi? I don't know what he meant by others. Does he mean that he doesn't keep necessarily promises made to... Rather, does he mean that he keeps promises he makes to people, but not promises he makes to the Jedi as an institution? Is that what he means? Because I don't think the Jedi as an institution is a thing. Either way. Do you know anything of force bonds and how to end them?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
I have developed a bond with another, one that is lethal to us both.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war.
How would I end such a bond?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. One of you would have to die, but even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. A wound.
I have heard enough. Prepare to die. Oh, we're gonna need to do the killing ourselves. Well, I can save, which is good. Let's try the kill, because that worked against Visas. And I'm very good with my wisdom. Can you do it? Can you do it? Yes, you can! Wow.
Note the strength of his Force powers. He is desperate to finish you quickly, so he uses a potent form of the Force. Defeat him by going on the defensive and absorbing his attacks with the Force. He will quickly run out of energy and then you can finish him easily.
If you think to learn anything from my death, then you are wrong.
I'm already learning from you.
If battle is the only thing you yet learn from me, then that is the only victory this day. What are you waiting for?
I merely wish to see how you held the blade. First to mock it, then to use it to kill you.
So, it is as Kavar feared. You have taken what you have learned of the Jedi and used that knowledge against us. Come, that form is still new to you. Let us see if you have the years to back it up.
I do. I just won't use it like you think I will. Because you're bad at this. Oh no! Wow! That was so fast! Okay, let's try Force Lightning then. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. My perceptions feel strange. Expanded.
It is something the Sith, the assassins that stalk us, can do. It is of the dark side, the ability to feed on life. The Force. The closer one comes to it, it makes them stronger for a time.
What technique is it?
Not all techniques in the Force are learned through practice and training. This is something instinctual, born from experience. It is a way that they fill the hollow places where the Force used to be.
Maximum force points increased. And... oh no, no lightsaber. Unless I did get a lightsaber, although I doubt it. Nope, it doesn't look like I did. What happened to his lightsaber? I wonder... we couldn't use it anyway, because the thing is attuned to certain things. I'm not sure how that works in the lore. But look at where we are. In that room. Behind that door. Again. Huh. Let's see if we can get our companions here. Because I would like to have my companions here. Oh, I can have my companions. Welcome back.
I hear you.
Yes, and you level up. Attributes for extra dexterity. Skills for extra skills. Let's put them in demolitions. Are we going up on demolitions? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And then powers. Ooh, you have one power. The lightning force. We'll probably drop the whole pretense of having him have armor, which is probably for the better. But, you know, that's pretty good. Some powers over here again. Still don't have that, unfortunately. Let's go with burst of speed. I'm pretty sure you can use it. Actually, we can just look. You can't! Just because he's got armor. The skill doesn't show that that's limited by armor. We're gonna be fine. We have plenty of armor. It's not a problem. We also have remains over here. Bakvakar strength system. I probably should pay attention to what those are. Oh, it's an implant thing. For +3 strength. That's not that much. I thought it was gonna be amazing.
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
By having me killed, I would assume. Yeah. We're gonna go with improved energy resistance. You're gonna do master speed, because I'm pretty sure that thing shares. That's pretty good. And now you all die. We will cut them out size. Whee! Oh, you're not interested in fighting? Oh, I'm really injured. Let's do that instead. Wow. Who could have known that being the target of all their weapons would have killed me so? And of course now I can't use my life drain. So, down with you. And I leveled up! This is great! Oh, yes. So we will go with the normal. Oh, we're missing treat injury, which is fine. It's fine. We don't mind that. Master energy resistance. Let's go with that. And accept, and of course that maxes our health again. Droid a bunch of things. An HK chassis. Anyway, what I was gonna say, everybody wants to kill me, which is very much in lore, is now we have access to this thing over here. Because we didn't have access to it before. I wonder if the droids are still here. They are. What? What? I don't know what to say. We have we should still have the quest. No, we don't have the quest anymore. What a curious thing. The quest for that scientist that was investigating Goto's frequencies, basically, and basically got killed by the droid. Speaking of Goto, maybe we should go talk to this guy over here. Excuse me. Yeah. Huh. Hi. You're probably not gonna be too much of a fan of me, but you've returned. But I do not see Goto chained behind you. Can it be that you have not had success yet? I do not have Goto here, but rest assured he will trouble you no longer. Indeed, I had heard as much. I wouldn't have thought you could have so easily disposed of him. Rarely am I as impressed by a human. I believe that means we have a matter of business to discuss. My freighters have already begun their work. I will open trade with the Telosians. However, I believe they will be reluctant to listen to my offer, should it come from me. Here, these credits should cover your expenses and a fee for services rendered. I do expect you to do what I have asked. If you do not, you will find that you will have little time to enjoy those credits. Now leave. I haven't grown so fond of you. I'd like you around. Journal entry added, and what exactly is it that you asked of me? Just as a reminder, it's the fuel. Of course, Voga the Hutt has asked you to speak with Lieutenant Gren on his behalf in regards to establishing a trade agreement, sending fuel to Citadel Station. I might not do that. I might just be evil and evil to everybody, really, not just to a preferential group. Excuse me. Why do you defile my space, human? You are irritating my Cath hounds. And me, speak. I don't take orders from pompous slugs. Neither do I, but you speak too harshly of yourself. Was there something else? Otherwise, see yourself to the door. You know what? That was a good comeback. I will see you later. That was good. I did not expect that. Oh, this opens now. Oh, of course. It's the warehouse. Yeah, we played a little bit as the T3M4, I believe. More?
Unnecessary observation. Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
Why do you call it a recitation? That's not what it is. Also die. Let's kill you as well. And you can shoot that guy. Probably, yeah, it's not massive sniper shot. Not optimal. My companions decided to not. No, they're doing something. I don't know why they're moving, but that let's. Oh, I'm dead.
Time to take you down to size.
No, that's not gonna happen. I am dead. Let's start off with master all the things. Good. And then, yeah, that applies to everybody. Then I skip all of your lines and kill you. How about that? And I can have you help out as well. We probably should focus damage. I hate you. Stop it. I hate you. Why can't you obey my orders? Why are you... It's fine. Are we gonna be okay here? I think we are. That is such 64 damage. That is a lot of damage that these guys do. I mean, admittedly, they're super badass assassins, 400 experience each. They're super enemies. But, you know, they're still nasty. It's the lack of dexterity. They just hit me easily. Yeah, I told you to attack 3 times with a force, but you decided not to. Oh, this game's engine and combat. The first game is basically the same, but this game is difficult, unlike the first game. I got an HK droid processor. That looks... Are we going to be able to get HK-47 working? I think we very well might. This is Undar. Helpful human back again. Find cred junk here. Only good cred weapons. Good cred armor. Yes, I'd like to see your stock, please. Because you have the robes, and I have the credits. Look at this beauty. I'll get this. Defense bonus of 3, which is pretty good. Strength, wisdom of 4. Yeah. Get that. Hopefully they look amazing, because we haven't seen how they look yet. But I expect them to look the same. Regeneration plus 2. That's the Dark Jedi Master. Wait a minute. The normal Jedi Master robes. Oh no, that's Regeneration 2. The Dark Jedi Master is just better than the Jedi Master robes. And now we have Forced Regen. It's good, but it's mostly for the wisdom and strength. And perhaps how it looks. No, it looks pretty good. You know, I'm satisfied with that. We might also give you... I don't know if I should give you anything else. Because his... No, not the dancer outfit. You're not getting that, honey. Because his defense bonus is pretty good. We're going to look through the items later. But that's pretty good. Thank you very much. I now have... Oh, they look endearing. They're good. I need to go pod racing. Why is that down? What is that over here? It looks like just remains, but it isn't. So now we have the T3. Hey, Lupo, what's up? Yeah, still right next to dead people. Don't worry about it. So now we have the T3, which means we go in here. We say goodbye to you. We got you. There we go. Oh, T3 also needs to level up. He's smoking. We are not going to need intelligence for you. We're probably going to need dexterity. Let's go with that. And as for skills, we're probably going to need all of the skills because that's usually how that works. And it is that in this case. And another level up with more skills. Wait, oh. There we go. That's the good skills. All of them maxed out. And that's all the levels. So are we all full dark side? We are all full dark side. This is I like it. Now, C9 T9 is the thing that keeps well, beating us. It only beat us once, but let's see. The droid is protected by a shield. I'm on to you, game. What are you talking about? The droid is protected by a shield. C7 T9. Yeah, let's slice into the robot's droid central behavioral cortex. You have bypassed the meager security lockouts. Lupo must have considered the shield adequate protection. There is only one file in the droid's behavioral? Yes, I believe one of those is correct. Subroutines. Open the file. It's called swoop0001. No extension. This file contains all the data needed for the droid to race the swoop track without incident. And I'll reprogram the droid. You have reprogrammed the droid to think it is in a race and about to lose. This activates the droid's self-destruct system. Well, what's going on here? Your droid seems to have expired. The droid! Lupo will have my gills on a plate. What happened? Your droid exploded. I saw nothing. I'm ruined. I can't afford to build another one. Those creditors will have my Leku on a plate. You were a fool to trust your savings to a droid. Maybe someone could buy the gallery from Lupo. From you, Lupo. Yes, I should be able to get enough to pay everyone off and still have some left over. I must move quickly, but who would buy this Gizka-infested hole? That Twi'lek female in there seems to be interested in for some reason. Borna? Yes, she's been trying to snatch this place out from under me for some time now. Borna! Borna! That lasted for a while. That is not her name. Did you hear? You didn't, because I was making noise over it. But he was not saying what. Anyway, let's get you out of here and bring all of you smoking. Can I not loot the robot? Maybe I can if I interact with this thing. Input error. Link cannot establish. Seems like a bad translation on that software. Excuse me. Welcome back. What can I do for you? I want to race. You can, but be forewarned. I don't need any forewarning. The track we use is actually an old sewer. I know. Do you know about the other swoop bikes and the fan blasts? Everything is fine. And I know all the tricks for this track. It's actually pretty difficult. It's gonna be fine. Who are we racing against anyway? That just shows how tough that was before. I did such a good time before. Congratulations, you are the new swoop champion. Your time was 56:53. The second finisher was Nobodo with a time of 1 minute 185. Thank you. Is there a prize? Oh yes, I almost forgot. Here you go, 500 credits. This is your split of the winnings. You will give me all of the winnings. I will give you all the winnings.
The Force is often effective in settling such matters.
There is no more to be had. The races have only just begun drawing attention once more. I'm sorry. I also forgot his voice. That is a lot of different. That is a lot of money. 2,250 that I got from that. He had a different voice this time. Oh, Bick. He is in no state to have a conversation. I figure. I didn't realize I could. Maybe we tried that before. Well, I beat that, and I did a much better time before, but I didn't need to do it, so that was good. Let's have a chat with Borna. You have performed wonderfully. Lupo could not sell the gallery fast enough, for a very good price I might add, and left the planet on the first transport with creditors grabbing at his Leku. Here is a cut of the profits I made off the purchase of this place. They're yours in any case. All this is thanks to you. 2,000. Well, I have the robes now, so everything is fine. And here I am, finally again in the Ebon Hawk, without it being captured. Which it was, weirdly, before. Aw. It found a friend.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Just be happy we have room for 2 floating spheres around here.
The General was just teasing you. Don't worry. Once I get that laser upgraded, you won't hear another word from Goto. Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk. There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
Bahadur's remote has been upgraded with the ability to repair other droids in the party.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Hey, it's something for Goto to be jealous of, right? Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it.
That's very informative. Bahadur's remote has been outfitted with an improved laser.
Iridonian, if I might have a moment.
What is it, Goto?
I have spent some time in the presence of your remote, and the upgrades you have performed on him are quite adequate. I am impressed with your work, though less so with your remote itself.
What's wrong with my remote?
I find his use of resources, energy spent on frivolous things, to be an unsightly waste. But it is obvious you have some skill, however slight, in the upgrading of machines. I want you to provide me with similar upgrades.
I should be able to do something. I will see what I can do next time I have a free moment.
Bahadur. Also remote. Yeah. So Bahadur.
Hey, General. I want to talk to you.
Oh no, he's gonna I want to talk.